The title, Family Ties, isn't just a song name, it's a statement.
That's where most niggas fold, I'll tell you my past. Yeah, they never been ready, yeah, I know ya. 100K spread.
Your girlfriend is really beautiful.
Thank you.
I put doing circles, it's a bird.
Do you know she's a bird?
No, I never noticed that.
What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go.
Oh my God!
Say your dreams to me as a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm fucking.
The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge.
I'm by a landslide, we talk about races. You know there's never be a tie, just look at their laces.
I would have all of your fans if I didn't go poppin'. I stayed on some conscious shit.
On TV, huh? Niggas wanna flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh? I'm fuck with them all, but I got ties.
I see my ride, nigga, I got many ties. Had to watch my mama cry.
Big Scorpion. Out now.
Yank that fucking chain off. My shit more sub-zero. You know there's never be a tie, just look at their laces.
Man, we're pulling out phones. Think you know me, that's not true. We got ties in West End too.
I'm fuck with them all, but I got ties.
Spades is the strongest suit, and along with hearts, they are called the major suits.
Then come diamonds and clubs. These are the minor suits.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Oh my God.
He is not letting that go!
Bro, why y'all keep saying Drake like minors, bro? I'm trying to strike a chord because it's probably a minor.
He held that bitch too.
Coded
That's
warning
crazy.
and a direct answer to two very specific provocations from Drake. The song Mob Ties and Baby Keem's personal love life. Every choice here is intentional. The lowercase styling matches the melodic blues signature aesthetic. It's a statement, a design decision that signals this is Keem's world, but the meaning runs far deeper than branding. Where Drake's Mob Ties was a flex about industry connections, street credibility, and muscle, a song essentially saying, you can't touch me because of who I'm aligned with, Family Ties responds with something Drake can't buy or manufacture, actual blood. Kendrick and Keem aren't just label mates or co-signers, they are cousins. That distinction matters because it reframes the entire stakes of the conflict. Drake aligns himself with mob energy, transactional loyalty, people who ride because it's beneficial. Kendrick and Keem are riding because it's biological, and that changes how far they're willing to go. This is also a direct callback to Kendrick's Element from Damn, where he made a pointed reference to Drake filming the 100 video in Compton without checking in. In that song, Kendrick issued a quiet but very real ultimatum. Next time you land in LA,
Flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh?
come with proof of your connection to these streets and these people. Family Ties is the follow-up to that warning. It says, we warned you. You ignored it, now here we are. This isn't just a rap beef anymore. This is about bloodlines, boundaries, and real consequences for crossing them. The opening, the crowd, and the separation. The video opens in a crowd. Kendrick and Keem are separated, both looking disoriented, searching for a way out of the chaos that surrounds them. On the surface, this reads as a simple visual metaphor for the noise of the industry. But the deeper reading is more specific and more personal. Kendrick is trying to reach Keem, and the industry itself keeps getting in the way. The visual technique used throughout the video reinforces this idea. Video frames literally stack on top of each other as the song progresses. Every new pile of footage represents another problem, another obstacle, another situation Keem had to navigate alone while Kendrick was absent. Dealing with his own battles, his own healing, the weight of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Kendrick wasn't there the way he should have been, and the video is honest about that. The crucial detail is this: that very first crowd shot never goes away. No matter how many video layers stack on top of it, the original frame stays visible at the very bottom. That's not an accident. It's the foundation of the entire visual language. It says that Kendrick is still there, still trying to push through, still reaching for his cousin even as everything piles up around them both. The stacking footage is the industry. The persistent crowd shot is family. Family doesn't disappear, it's just sometimes buried under everything else. The first pile, the angel, the empty room, and the drain. The first video pile introduces us to an empty room, stark, stripped of anything comfortable or lived in, with a single chair placed at its center, looking hypnotized, disconnected from reality, while a girl twerks on him. His hands are raised in surrender. He's not in control of this situation. He's overwhelmed, submitting to something he doesn't fully understand yet. The girl's shirt reads angel. That word choice is doing serious work.
Time, man. Family ties. Oh my f***ing, let's get to it, man. Scene one. Shit. Kendrick look like when you know when the lights gonna come on at the club. Yeah. And you like, damn, I don't want everybody to know I was here. Like, I don't want it to be at once. Let me go and slide. Or like the parents at the basketball game. Like you see all the parents leaving at the end of the game before it. He looked like his kid lost.
Wait, is that him? Hey, what video is it with K-Dot where they're all like, all the dudes are nodding their head and K-Dot's the only one looking at camera? It's got the same vibe right here.
Jumping that bitch. Jumping that fire.
808 is crazy, dog. Holy shit. And then the way that the fucking, like, the melody of that, whatever that instrument is, and then it like dips down and it has like an effect to like fade into and become part of the full production. Crazy, son.
Jumping that bitch. Hitting that fire. Jumping out.
Hey, this is the legendary pose right here.
Of course, on the wall.
No hands, baby.
No, not being able to move.
Yep.
This remind me of like when I used to go to like functions with my homies, and like it would stink in there, bro. Like bitches would be sweating, wearing shorts that small.
To Keem, in this moment, she is an angel, beautiful, otherworldly, someone he sees as a blessing in his life. But the scene around that word tells a completely different story. The empty room is the real message. She has been draining him, not just emotionally, but financially and spiritually. The space around him is hollow because she has taken what was in it. Based on everything that unfolds across this video and the broader Kendrick/Keem narrative, Keem lost at least $1 million connected to this woman.
I'm in a win, $1 million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumbles.
Every time Kendrick/Baby Keem go back and forth in codes with Drake, $1 million is always emphasized.
I'm in a win, $1 million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumbles.
In Family Ties, Keem flex about giving $1 million to grandma, and then he asks, who did I offend?
$1 million to grandma, who did I offend?
And right after, he makes a Drake woman flex reference.
Girl of your dreams to me is a fan. I netted $10 million and did it.
The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge.
But it does not end there.
What's your favorite trait in a woman?
Loyalty. Off the top.
What did you spend your first $1 million on?
$1 million to grandma, who did I offend?
Buying my grandmother a home.
For y'all, we don't do civilians. You say I changed, I say that I millions.
Check the budget, part 2 million from my cousin. Never gave it back cause it's nothing. Nigga fucked out so much money, time to get it back. What's $1 million to me, nigga? Yeah, nigga, 2 mil overseas on that investment track. We can hit the same hoe, she bring that ass out for me different. Been fine shit by her body, I just hit $1 million and didn't excite me.
Just giving your chain away, that's kinda like giving your fame away.
Niggas know my name, what the fuck I need to change for?
Ooh, I love you to death, but I told you the truth.
Remember this girl right here. I believe this girl is either the girl that cheated on Keem or she's a lookalike. I will explain this when I do Birds and Bees breakdown. But again, get this video to 2,000 likes within 2 days so I can jump right into it.
If it ain't no hoes, what the fuck I get the space for? Truck to the jet, what the fuck? Fucking red. Hey, Thursday you gon' meet Baby Keem. Friday, motherfucker. If I tell you what I did, you would never trust her.
Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded.
Shit, shit. Me, I'm jaded about that shit. I'm complacent about that shit. You always get your way.
That girl just conceded. What made you call her Jade anyway?
Angel label is a trick of perception. What he sees as an angel, Kendrick, watching from outside the situation, recognizes as something far more dangerous. This theory gets expanded and confirmed in Birds and the Bees, where the language around this woman becomes explicit. But here, in the empty room, it's still coded. Keem is still blinded. The second pile, the driver and the reverse dynamic. The second pile shifts the location to a car. Keem sits on an open trunk while the same woman twerks with her feet propped on the driver's seat. The body language alone tells the whole story. She's in the driver's seat, not physically operating the vehicle, but symbolically steering where Keem goes, what he focuses on, how he moves through his life.
A dark underworld, you know what I'm saying?
Chopper doing circles, it's a bird.
Chopper doing circles.
It goes brr.
Bird, and you can show some emotion.
Nigga, what? I can do it too.
She doing all that she can to show you special. And you just like that man said, I ain't got nothing to say. Come on, man. I ain't even finna try to get down there with that.
Take him to the potty, he's a nerd. Bow. I ain't seen niggas hit corners.
Bro, there's so many things to look at. I'm getting distracted every single fucking everywhere.
Got there the rapping, the girl. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, we lied.
I ain't seen niggas hit corners in the motherfucking burbs. Bow.
Through his life, she has taken control, and Keem, still hypnotized by her, doesn't see it happening. Keem is focused on her car, messing with the trunk in his own head. That detail connects to one.
She was fucking with me back when I would drive the Honda.
The Honda is a low-status car in the world this song occupies. It's early days love, before the fame, before the money, when Keem was still coming up and didn't have the experience or perspective to recognize what was happening with this woman. She was there from the start, and that history gave her leverage. This is where Kendrick's absence becomes painful in a new way. This is the kind of game Kendrick could have helped Keem see through, the kind of experience and emotional intelligence you build by having an older cousin who's already walked through the fire. But Kendrick was fighting his own fire during the Mr. Morale era. He was doing his own healing, confronting his own traumas, and the price of that necessary self-work was that Keem was left to figure this out the hard way. The car scene sits with that weight. Through all of this, remember, the original crowd shot from the opening is still at the bottom of the stack. Kendrick is still reaching. He hasn't stopped. The third pile marks a visible shift in Keem's environment. He's now surrounded by more women, but these aren't street girls. They're polished, classy, the kind of women that come with a certain level of industry access. His world has changed. Fame has opened new rooms, and those rooms come with different types of people than what he was used to. This creates a tension that Keem himself articulates in Hillbillies, where he says, Kendrick knows I like regular girl.
It's a good referral. Heebie-jeebie talk crazy to me, but Kendrick know I like a regular girl.
That line is a confession more than a boast. Keem isn't drawn to the performance of status. He wants something real and grounded. But fame doesn't always give you what you want. It gives you access to what looks impressive. And when you're young and newly successful, sometimes you mistake impressive for right. The third pile is showing exactly that confusion in real time. The women around him now are a product of his elevation, not a product of genuine connection. The fourth pile, substances and the industry's pleasure machine. The fourth pile takes us to a liquor store. Keem has access now, not just to women, but to everything the industry offers as a reward for success. Alcohol, substances, indulgence. The liquor store as a visual isn't incidental. Kendrick has returned to themes of substances and vices across his entire discography, from Section 80 to Pimp a Butterfly to Damn. He understands intimately how the industry uses pleasure as a tool of control. You keep artists comfortable, keep them entertained, keep them indulging, and they stop looking critically at what's happening around them.
Of the evils rather than acting like it's not going around. My thoughts are not happening. My thoughts are happening right in front of my face. I gotta present them.
That reminded me in a way, not to compare it to anything, because I do think this is an original, maybe one of the most original works we've seen in a long time, but it reminded me a little bit of Snoop.
Yeah.
And Murder Was the Case. Where he had that conversation with the devil, with Lucifer, and that temptation was in his face. And
of course,
it seems like a metaphor for something, but so you see this temptation in the after parties, be it alcohol, women.
Yeah, for sure.
Bad deals. Not all money is good money.
Right, exactly. And we fall victim to it every day. You know, it's a tough thing to deal with. Me talking to Snoop and actually having a conversation with him, I know the story. I know the trial and tribulations he's been through with fame, fortune, and loss. You know, so whether I know it or not, that's definitely an influence.
Keep artists comfortable, keep them entertained, keep them indulging, and they stop looking critically at what's happening around them. The fourth pile shows Keem being exposed to the same machine. It's not a judgment of Keem, it's a diagnosis of the environment. The industry builds these pleasures into the package of success intentionally. You can't fully resist what you haven't been warned about, and again, the warning should have come from Kendrick earlier than it did. The fifth pile, darkness, spiritual blindness, and the echo of Butterfly. The fifth pile is Keem rapping at night, alone in the dark. The imagery is straightforward, but the meaning is layered. He's in the dark literally and metaphorically, spiritually disconnected, mentally fogged by everything that's been piling on him. The lust, the money drain, the women, the substances, the industry pressure. None of it has clarity when you're in the middle of it. This connects directly to the central conflict of To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick's most autobiographical album about the corrupting forces that follow extraordinary success.
This is one of those tracks where, and I appreciate you for this as a hip-hop fan.
What you want, you a house, you a car, 40 acres in the music? Found myself screaming in the hotel room.
There's a couple tracks on there like this, but when you listen to it and you're like, wait, did that just happen? And then you rewind it.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Piano with guitar, anything. Lucifer was all around me.
So
yeah, I mean, where was it?
See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog.
Johannesburg.
Okay.
Johannesburg. And I always flirted with the idea, just my imagination, you know, rolling past people that we consider bums or homeless.
Until I found my safe haven.
I may do an after party. I see it all around, man. I may do an after party, and this is how I'll be able to write these.
Motherfucker, you can live at the mall.
On that album, Kendrick wrote about meeting a version of himself twisted by fame, about confronting Lucy, a devil figure, and about how hard it is to remain yourself when everything around you is designed to reshape you into something more profitable and more controllable. Keem's darkness in the fifth pile is the same darkness Kendrick once stood in. The difference is, Kendrick had to figure it out alone. Now, with family ties, he's pulling Keem out of that darkness before it goes any further. The sixth pile, the financial exploitation in motion. The sixth pile is one of the most visually precise moments in the video, a man's hand giving money to a woman. The same money that keeps flowing from his hand to hers. This is the drain made visible. Every transaction, every time she asked and he gave, the cycle repeating without an endpoint. The $1 million starts to feel less like a theory and more like a documented reality.
Done politicking with the competition, what's the word?
Politicking with the competition, what's the word? Like, what we doing?
What's the word? What we doing?
What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Because the competition always gonna have something to say. What we doing?
Put that on my mama, nigga, 8 in the process.
Nigga, all this shit's going on at the same time. Okay, it's in sync with one another. I'm like, alright, we get the liquor store. Alright, we got the nigga that's sitting in the trunk of his car. She just throwing ass. You know, I'm just kind of trying to get the feel of shit. You know, yeah.
Nigga trying to tiptoe through the progress. Tongue tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check?
Look at how dark the aesthetic is. Look at how off-putting, but also you kind of want to look at the same time.
It's a nice pastiche, you would call this. It's like layering after layering. Pastiche is like, you know, when you take a magazine.
Yeah, okay.
You cut stuff from a magazine and you know, like...
Oh, like Picasso.
Yeah, pretty much.
She didn't take it all at once. She took it incrementally, in amounts small enough that each individual gift felt like love or generosity, but the cumulative effect was devastating. That's the mechanic the sixth pile is illustrating. Not a robbery, a slow, consistent extraction disguised as a relationship. The seventh pile, jealousy and the doubters who wanted him to fall. The seventh pile shifts away from the woman and toward a different threat. Jealous men chasing Keem from the top of stairs down to the bottom. This is industry politics in physical form. People who see Keem's rise and want to reverse it, who would rather see him at the bottom of the stairs than acknowledge what he's built. Keem addressed these exact people on his Casino Circus freestyle with the line, "Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger?"
Who the fuck told you I wasn't that nigga? Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger?
Got me on a wave, couple hits, now you brave. What? You niggas better behave. What?
Hating ass niggas waiting on me to slip.
Got me on a wave, couple hits, now you brave. What? You niggas better behave. What?
Cut the bitch off like shorty, you blew me. Now she running around saying she outgrew me. Keep it 100, bitch, you a fucking goofy.
That's a direct shot at everyone who underestimated him, who counted him out, who placed bets on his ceiling being lower than it turned out to be. The seventh pile gives those doubters a visual form. They're chasing him, trying to pull him back down, but crucially, they haven't caught him. He's already descended on his own terms, and he's about to turn around. The eighth pile, the stick, the retaliation, and the not like us, Balkak. After Keem's line, "Who the fuck let this?"
in the party? Who the fuck let this in the party?
Wait a minute! Oh, baby Keem spitting. First of all, one thing I want to say that's super dope about Keem is his style is so unique. I don't really think I could, compare him to somebody else, but I can tell why if Kendrick waited to do one feature or one verse or drop music for this long, it was Keem. That's a huge cosign. That's big.
Who the fuck let this nigga in the party? The video shows Keem chasing men away with a stick. This is Retaliation, standing on business, making it known that whoever was let into his world uninvited is now being removed with force. The visual directly mirrors one of the most iconic moments from Kendrick's Not Like Us video, where Kendrick swings at an owl piñata. The owl, of course, is OVO's symbol, Drake's brand made literal. In Kendrick's video, destroying the owl piñata is a cathartic act of symbolic violence against Drake's empire. In Family Ties, Keem running men off with a stick is the same energy, the same message, the same declaration. You do not belong here, and we are the ones removing you. The cousin callbacks run in both directions. They are teaching each other how to stand. The ninth pile, Grandma, the Million, and flipping Drake's flex. The ninth pile is the most emotionally resonant moment in the entire video. Keem's mother or grandmother appears in the same empty room where the angel was twerking on him in the first pile. That location choice is everything. The contrast is the point. One woman drained that space. This woman fills it. Keem's line does the same thing lyrically. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dream to me is a fan. That second part is a direct flip of Drake's boast that the girl of your dream to me is probably not a challenge.
The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge. Trauma, or the business, do good, decent.
Drake's flex is transactional, women as trophies, as conquests, as things to collect and discard. Keem's response reframes the entire value system. The million to grandma also lands differently. If the angel drained a million,
I ain't even asked, but the room was way too
then Keem's answer is to redirect that same energy, that same number, toward the woman who actually deserves it, his grandmother, his foundation, his real angel. The baby that appears in this scene completes the image. In the same physical space where lust and exploitation played out, there is now a maternal figure and new life. The room hasn't changed. The people in it have. No matter how many angels try to redirect him, he always returns to real family. The 10th pile, the gallery, the bird, the punch, and the transformation.
Your girlfriend is really beautiful.
Thank you. The 10th pile opens in a gallery space that deliberately evokes Kanye West's Runaway short film and the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era. In Runaway, Kanye's girlfriend is revealed to be half human, half bird.
Do you know she's a bird?
No, I never noticed that.
The character looks at her and asks, "Your girlfriend is very beautiful, but did you know that she is a bird?" Kanye replies that he never noticed. The entire film is about loving something dangerous and beautiful without seeing what it truly is. That's exactly Keem's situation. He didn't know his girlfriend was a bird, not just in the sense of Kanye's fantasy, but in the street slang sense. A bird is a woman who moves deceptively, who presents herself as something she isn't. And in the context of this beef, bird also connects directly to OVO's owl imagery.
What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go.
Oh my God!
Merge the two meanings and you get OV ho.
OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho.
OV ho.
OV ho.
OV
ho. Say OV ho.
OV ho.
Niggas gon' say that! Kendrick, stop! This is a bomb!
Then stab this way. Stab that way. Then stab this way.
A label that collapses Drake's brand and the woman's behavior into one unified indictment.
We hate the bitches you fuck cause they confuse themselves with real women.
We hate the bitches you fuck cause they confuse themselves with real women? He's talking about the underage shit. That's what he's implying underneath that. They're not real women yet. Drake's baby mama, she was a porn star at one point in time. Pusha T clowned for it as well, right? So
that's pretty much a diss to every chick in the industry that this nigga's banged.
And then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
Damn. And notice I said we, I'm with the culture feeling.
When Keem throws punches as he walks through the family tie shades in the gallery, something shifts fundamentally in the video's visual grammar. All those stacked piles, every struggle, every problem, every pile of footage representing something Keem went through, convert instantly into different shades and elements of family. The act of physically fighting back transforms the trauma into something unified.
He told me that I had a chance, so then I popped out and did it again.
The act of physically fighting back transforms the trauma into something unified. Keem doesn't just survive the weight of all those experiences, he punches through them and finds family on the other side. The punch is the turning point. Everything before it was chaos, everything after it is clarity.
I'm dug in the holes, I'm dug in the loony that come with the show.
The punch dance, element, and the periodic table. The specific choreography Keem uses, that punch dance, isn't improvised. It directly mirrors the choreography from Kendrick's Element music video, where a formation of men throw synchronized punches. In that video, Kendrick disses Drake for showing up in Compton to film the 100 video with the game without clearing.
I would have all of your fans if I didn't go poppin'. I stayed on some conscious shit.
Flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh?
He issues a dare. Say my name and see Candyman.
I take shows, watch you this and Drizzy, that's cool, but don't come to my city though.
Huh? They not like us. They not like us. Fox and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman.
He says, if I slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look
sexy.
Keem later echoes that energy on Casino with, pussy nigga, you taking the favor route.
I didn't see too much disloyalty, that's why I never put girl in my stash. Always living right now and I can't spare no feelings. She out here going body for body and constantly making me mad. So see we go body for body, I hand you a body, I'm probably a better one. She wakes up 6 in the morning to work on her glutes and tear up her abs. Up and get off the couch, pussy nigga. What is your working amount? What is your effort amount?
Element also contains a scene of an older man teaching a young boy how to throw punches, how to squabble, how to stand on business in a physical confrontation. Keem performing that same choreography is the completion of that scene. He was the young boy. He was taught by the lineage, by the example, by the music, how to respond when someone comes for what's yours. The chemistry metaphor that runs through Element also deepens here. In chemistry, the vertical columns of the periodic table are called groups or families, elements with similar properties that belong together. The spiritual chemistry between Kendrick and Keem, the actual biological family connection, and the thematic chemistry of their artistic collaboration all converge in that word, family. Elements of a family of elements. If you damage any piece of that family, you activate all of it. The response comes digitally through rap, and the video implies physically if it comes to that. Family ties is a fulfillment of the threat Kendrick plays quietly in Element. It says, "We warned you. You pushed. Here are the consequences." Keem finds himself surrounded by ballerinas, women who represent the bird/OVO energy he's been fighting through. They are dangerous. He's moving through them, punching his way through OVO's orbit, fighting clear of the influence that tried to swallow him. Then he stops mid-formation. He turns directly to the camera. The music cuts. He says one word.
Where nobody sleep, just type in and ask where I'm at, ho!
Ho. This moment is designed to land like a period at the end of a long sentence. Every visual and lyrical element that came before it was the argument. This is the conclusion. He is looking Drake and OVO directly in the eyes, or as directly as a music video can simulate that confrontation, and delivering the verdict. Not an insult thrown in the heat of the moment, but a deliberate, cold, calculated label. After all the birds, all the ballerinas, all the OVO owl imagery, he names what he sees.
OVO! Say OVO. OVO! Say OVO. OVO! Say OVO. OVO! Say OVO. OVO! Say OVO.
Barn, the projector, and the meeting. After the confrontation of Ho, the video shifts entirely. We're in a barn. A projector lights up, showing Kendrick wearing glasses, flicking a lighter. This is a signal. Keem arriving somewhere and finding Kendrick already there, already prepared, already ready to smoke his top 5. The lighter isn't decorative. It communicates that Kendrick is gearing up for something that requires ignition. He's ready to burn whatever needs to be burned. The barn setting itself is a deliberate contrast to the gallery, the liquor store, the night shoots. Those spaces were about the industry, the money, the pleasures and traps of fame. A barn is stripped back, rural, grounded. It's where family meets, not for press runs or industry events, but for real conversations. The projector displaying Kendrick is Keem seeing his cousin clearly for the first time in the video. Not separated by crowd footage, not buried under industry noise. Present, face to face. White clothes, the PG Lang flag, and the mission statement. When Kendrick appears in full form in the video, he's wearing all white. White clothes, white bandana, marching and moving with a PG Lang flag waving behind him. The symbolism of white is deliberate. In this context, it marks him as a messenger, a protector, someone who has stepped into a role that carries responsibility. He's not just a rapper responding to beef. He's operating as a guardian of his people. The PG Lang flag does two things simultaneously. First, it represents the mission, program language, the idea that art and storytelling carry coded messages designed for those fluent in the visual and lyrical language Kendrick and Dave Free have built together. Everything in this video is program language. Every frame has been written and weighted. Second, the flag's presence visually and officially pulls Keem into that mission, into the label, into the family, into the collective statement they're making. This matters because Drake later targets PG Lang specifically. On Tailor-Made Freestyle and Family Matters, Drake goes after the entire PG Lang camp.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shit, shut the fuck up. I hate to tell the truth, we're not the same. Baby Keem. I'm with my Rover brother and we're running game.
We're not the same. He's Baby Keem. We're not the same. He's Baby Keem.
I hate to tell the truth, we are not the same. Come
I'm
on.
with my Rover brother and we're running
games. Whipping rubber bands on the meatloaf.
That shit was lame as fuck.
Hey, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Oh, y'all scared? I was really trying to kill
keep it PG. Ooh, this was the other half of the Push Up Strong, okay?
He already had this loaded. He probably.
Oh, fuck it, man. We don't need them, man. This lame ass diss, man. How are people listening to this?
I went back and added to it. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Trying to keep it PG. You know, Kendrick label situation is like PG Lane.
If you had a set, they give your ass a
Instagram story or a photo dump. A photo dump, that'll get them going for real.
Hey, it's time to be open. All of my niggas is live and better.
Crazy. I was really trying to keep this PG. Yeah, you like that, right? Where you go? Come on, hey!
By planting that flag in family ties, Kendrick was already preemptively saying, this isn't just me, this is all of us. Come at one, you come at the whole program. Drake also taunts PG Lang by referencing something allegedly said on the Joe Budden podcast. Tell him he like young girls.
He done got Tupac from the dead.
Right.
and the help kid down.
Right. Damn.
He got Tupac dissing him to try to help.
Right. To help him out.
Damn, dog. This shit crazy.
Talk about him like a young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Budden podcast, it's gotta be true.
Anticipating that Kendrick might try to use that angle against him. And the triangle Drake walked into with Keem's relationship makes that angle more complicated. At the time of the alleged situation, Keem was around 19, which means the girl in question was likely around 18 to 20 when she slept with Drake. This feeds directly into Drake's already established reputation around young women, and it's a thread Kendrick pulls on throughout the broader conflict.
For a better me, I am a legacy, I come from the 70s.
Let's talk about the most coded scene in the Family Ties music video, the limo. On the surface, it's just Keem in the back with the woman, Kendrick up front as the driver, but every detail is a message, and the diamonds stitched into those leather seats are the key. The scene starts with Keem and the woman close together in the back of the limo, but something shifts. She senses a threat outside, moves to the driver's seat, taps Kendrick on the shoulder, and points out the danger. Kendrick reacts instantly. He grabs a gun, fires outside, and speeds away. But the real story is Keem. He's soulless, hypnotized, physically present, but mentally checked out. He's not reading the threat. The woman has to direct Kendrick because Keem's awareness is drained. That's the effect she's had on him. She's not just draining his money, she's draining his spirit. Now, look at the seats. The limo's interior is covered in diamond patterns. In card games like Bridge, diamonds are a minor suit. They're not majors like spades or hearts. They're lower in rank, less powerful, less respected. In Bridge, if you have no major suit, you open with your longer minor. If you have a 4-4 split, you open with diamonds. Diamonds are the minor move, the fallback, the suit you play when you don't have the real power. So why fill the limo with diamonds? It's a coded message. In Drake's What's Next video, he's driving in circles at an empty airport, flexing in a car with a 3-leaf clover pattern, clubs, another minor suit. He flashes a heart on his hoodie, a heart shaved into his hair, selling the lover boy persona. And on the Scary Hours 2 EP cover, there are 2 diamond shapes. These aren't random visuals, they're signals. Now, connect the dots. Keem was allegedly supposed to appear on a song from that project before being removed. The diamonds in the limo become a visual reference to that young woman, the one in the ocean in Drake's video.
If we together, you know it's a brief one. Back in the ocean, you go, it's a around. It's not hard to notice. Yeah. That's a deep.
Bro, they are having fun, bro. No, they are, bro. That's fucking great, bro.
That's family on the track, bro.
Deep ocean. That's why Shorty say she sell it. It's a deep one. I'ma keep hoping. She's not. Shorty say she loving me.
She says she's celibate. I'ma keep hoping she's not.
Bro, they're clowning.
They are.
They're clowning.
The man said it's a deep ocean. Kendrick goes, that twat.
I'm loving these ad libs, bro.
I'ma be open. I'll try.
Bro, it just feel like they're having fun and it's infectious.
Messy, get them girls off the stage, cause somebody's gonna get taken. Somebody.
That's on Sticky, bro. Like the cadence and
Alright, come on. And you right, it does feel sort of like a mockery, kind of like.
It does.
Like this shit easy. I'm gonna reach one last time. Can I get one more? I ain't worried about her. It's 1,000 hers out there waiting. Yeah. And there was a line that he chose to repeat. I ain't worried about, since emphasize the her. Her loss.
There's another reason. Didn't Drake say something about throwing them back in the ocean and stuff like that?
Yeah.
In that same track.
Yeah. And he so back in the ocean, you know, it's a deep one.
Yeah.
It's not a reach, bro. It's all there, bro.
It is.
It's all there.
And I ain't worried about her. It's 1,000 hers out waiting.
I can't lie, they put the right person in this video.
Yes, sir.
Coded warning about what happens when you play with minors. Literally.
Don't bring your kids around this man. Oh!
I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Holy shit.
Bro, what the fuck?
Where's the proof? Send it to the police right now. Lock this nigga up. That's crazy. It don't matter how good a nigga raps. If there's proof of this shit, lock the nigga
and
up.
Metaphorically. And it gets darker. The minor suit isn't just about cards. It's about age. It's about the allegations that have followed Drake for years, his pattern of DMing and dating younger women, the rumors that never quite go away. The diamonds in the limo are a visual metaphor for the minor allegations, for the way these relationships suffocate and trap, for the way the industry hides its secrets in plain sight. And if you look even closer, you'll see Baka Not Nice. NANI? Yes, the one with the weird case lurking around Drake throughout the What's Next video.
And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
Certified lover boys, certified what?
Certified pedophiles.
Certified pedophiles is crazy.
Bro, he's coming crazy with that pedophile angle.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He is
Probably driving him in circles at the airport. It's all connected. The diamonds, the clubs, the hearts, the minors, the love triangle, the airport, the car, the woman, the betrayal. In Family Ties, the limo isn't just a set piece. It's a confession booth, a crime scene, and a warning. Keem is hypnotized, drained, lost in the back seat. The woman is the trigger, the distraction, the minor suit that derails the whole hand. Kendrick is the driver, the protector, the one who finally sees the threat and acts. And the diamonds? They're the proof that nothing in this story is accidental. Every stitch, every seat, every pattern is a message. Play with minors and you'll always lose the major game.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Oh my god.
He is not letting that go. Bro, why y'all keep saying Drake like minors, bro? Trying to strike a chord because it's probably
A minor.
He held that bitch too. That's crazy.
Him dragging out A minor in the same way that Drake just dragged out that one dude's name.
And Drake said free.
They not like us.
They not like us.
They not like us.
This is how Kendrick and Keem turn a music video into a coded indictment of Drake, of the industry, of the games people play when they think nobody's watching. But the family is always watching, and when you cross the line, the whole world sees the diamonds for what they really are. A warning, a confession, and a line you should never have crossed. The black bandana, two personalities, one person. In the limo scene, Kendrick wears a black bandana, a stark contrast to the white bandana from the March sequence. The shift isn't accidental. It represents Kendrick's dual nature, the two versions of himself he's always balanced in his art and his person. The white bandana is the conscious artist, the voice of uplift, the community messenger, the man who makes albums about healing and accountability and the complexity of black life in America. The black bandana is the Compton-raised man who knows how to move when things go beyond rap. The boogeyman he references on N95, the figure people should actually be afraid of, not the polished version the industry prefers to see. Both exist in the same person. The video doesn't hide that, it displays it. When the white bandana comes off and the black one appears, Kendrick isn't becoming someone else. He's revealing a different side of who he's always been.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to school with him.
Certified boogeyman, quit playing. Yeah, he's being the boogeyman right now.
Watching, walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him.
Family Ties is not a song. It is not a music video. It is a fully encoded declaration of war that functions simultaneously as a coded warning, a family defense mechanism, an accounting of wounds suffered, and a unified statement of consequence. Every frame was chosen deliberately. Every lyric carries weight beyond its surface meaning. Every visual callback to Element, to Not Like Us, to Frankenstein, to Kanye's Runaway, to Drake's Diamond imagery is part of an interlocking system of meaning that rewards every level of attention you give it. The structure of the video, with its stacked layers that never lose the original crowd shot at the foundation, models exactly what the song is saying. No matter how much the industry piles on, the original truth remains at the bottom. Kendrick trying to reach Keem, family trying to reach family. The stacking doesn't bury that truth, it proves it. You have to keep building on top of it for it to even be visible, and even then, it's still there. Drake came for the family. Maybe not intending to, maybe not fully understanding what he was touching, but the response is the same either way. You cross the bloodline, you get the smoke. Not just the rap version, where Kendrick dismantles you bar by bar. The full version, where cousins pull up together, where every coded message has been logged and answered, where every frame of a music video is a chapter in a case being built in public. Kendrick and Keem are always ready to slide. And in this game, in this family, that has never been more literally true.